What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another CCA podcast. We are live in Lake Hiawatha. This is Bar Wars 3. Iron sharpens iron. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be phenomenal. My name is John McLeod, in the building with my main man, 250 grand, Q France. Q, what's up, baby?
Man, New Jersey's about to be on fire right now. It's cold in New York, but like I said, we're in New Jersey, and we're about to turn up the heat right now because it's going to be a battle upon battles. It's going to be one for the ages right now.
Jersey is finna bring it. If you are not ready, you better get ready. You better stay ready. Here we go. Right now, we're going to throw it over to Amber, and she's going to have the conversation and acknowledge a few people. Take it away.
All right, y'all. It's going to be so awesome. Thank you for tuning in to Iron Sharpens Iron, Bar Wars 3. Thank you guys all for coming. So, right now, we just want to give the shout-outs to the athletes. So, we have 4 one-on-one battles today. We got Gleam and JT, Sadista and Wolverine, Styles, Carlos, Cato, and Miguel. And the teams that are repping today is Easy Money. We got Boss Life Athletics, Empire, Greek Fitness, and Team Games. All right, so we also want to give a shout-out to all our sponsors that help donate to the event in some kind of way. We got Andy Events, Be Well Blessed couldn't be here, Los Central Sweets, Pablo's Barbecue. We got DJ Rick Rat, he's actually in the building. Shout out to the DJ, Bill Blast Beats photographer. We got, of course, CCA, Calisthenics, and Pride Focus on the broadcast. And of course, Boss Life Athletics facility, FOE Fitness. I was gonna say that next. Our organizers and hosts is gonna be myself, Jamal, and Bo from Easy Money. So again, how this is gonna work, y'all, we're gonna go through each battle. Again, like I announced earlier, please, no spectators on the blacktop. We're trying to keep this organized, professional. Also, we want the judges to be at their best of capability to do what they came here to do. On to that, our judges today, we are going to have Jamal as a judge. So athletes, your name is already written on the paper. You don't get to pick your judge. We got Jamal as a judge, and we got the OG, triple OG, TD as a judge. All right, y'all. So every athlete in here, you guys were sent the form videos, so we're not going to do a form demo today. You guys are all at an elite level. You know what's acceptable, what's not. Again, as the post says, we're not looking to dock crazy amount of reps, but again, make sure you're doing your reps with the best form to your ability and doing your reps with integrity, all right? So on to my next. Again, yeah, y'all, let's just have a good time, encourage, uplift each other. It's not a quote. Proverbs 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. All right, y'all? So we're going to lift each other up. It's war out in the field, but we're going to shake hands and be friends at the end. Amen? All right, y'all? So we're going to go ahead and get it started.
So we are getting ready to be back here, and we're going to be seeing some amazing athletes. Q, talk to me about what you're getting ready to look forward to. Oh, before we go, we may have another announcement coming from Amber. Amber has another announcement. Take it away.
Also, so I just want to say, so right now, we're going to give it about 5 minutes, not even, 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to get this first battle started. Also, the following battle, after this first battle, we have Sadista and Wolverine. During this battle, I need you guys to be warming up and getting ready to take the stage. Competitors now, and every competitor, when you are finished, after the battle, win or lose, you're both going to go over to the CCA banner right there and do a quick interview with CCA about the battle, and we'll be setting up for the next one. Also, we have a halftime. If anybody wants to hop in, we have a push-up challenge coming, and we also have an online raffle to win Easy Money push-up bars, as you see them here on the floor. So you guys, I'm going to come take names. But again, athletes up next on deck, Sadista and Wolverine, please start warming up and getting ready. For this first battle, I just want to tell y'all what it is. For our in-house battle, what that means is Easy Money tradition. They always have 2 people on the same team compete against each other. So that's JT and Gleam. These 2 brothers got 10 muscle-ups, 50 push-ups, 30 pull-ups, and 100 squats. For nobody who's ever been to a competition like this, it's battle style. That means whoever finishes first wins. And that's it. All right, y'all, take it over, John.
So we are back, and you heard what Amber said. It's going to be action-packed day, action-packed event, and I am incredibly excited. Q, talk to me about what you are excited to see the most.
I'm curious to see the individual battles because we got athletes that have competed with each other, athletes that have trained with each other, especially the first battle between Gleam and JT. These brothers have been training together, and again, we're going to see iron sharpens iron for real right off the bat.
Oh, man. I love to see a good calisthenics battle. The reason being is because you get to see where the athlete's heart is. How much heart, how much will do you have? And you, sir, have been in quite a few battles throughout calisthenic history. Can you take us back to a battle in which your will was tested?
Oh, it's always the tiebreakers. Always the tiebreakers. One of my favorite ones, I did one with Doc back in the day, and there's a photo of it, and we're just looking at each other like we got to do this again. But we already know it doesn't matter what the athlete does in front of you. It's what you do inside. It's a battle, but it's a battle between you and yourself, first of all. So you have to beat yourself. You got to do better than your training, in a sense. And more than everything else, you got to do better than the person in front of you.
Man, that level of test, that level of will is something that you can train it, but like you said, you have to have it. It's not something that you can ask someone else for. It's not something where you can make up. It comes out when you need it the most. Now, when you think about something that is required to win, things that you need the most, what are some keys that each athlete needs to have in order to be a champion today?
The biggest thing is maintaining composure. Don't break your will, and just stay focused. You should have been training for this. Your job is just to complete what you've been training to do. Now, being on the stage, you get butterflies in your stomach and all of these things, but I always say you get butterflies because you know this is special to you and you want to do good. So that nervous energy is good. Use that energy to get you to the win.
Yeah, and this is a day that's going to be filled with nothing but energy. We got a few spectators in here, but we have a lot of top-notch athletes that bring energy, bring consistency, bring strength, and I am excited to see some of the younger athletes do something that we are so used to seeing in this culture, and that is put up high numbers, clean numbers in a very quick and tight fashion in order to come down and win. The thing is this is a relay. It's the first to the end. And what you don't want is for reps to not count and to slow down your pace. You are one of the masters of pace. That's how you won a lot of your battles. Shout out to Pup J, one of the OG event holders in this entire bar history. And I watched you pace yourself through every single event, and when you had to do ties, it was a pace that will eventually outpace your opponent. Talk to me about pace.
Yeah, so I always say the best place to be in a battle is behind, because you get to watch what the other person's doing. You know, because the person, it's like a race. You know, the person in front is the one that has to worry the most. He's looking over his back. He's looking behind him. Now you're facing your opponent, and if he gets 2 or 3 reps more than you, you maintain that composure. You know what your body is capable of doing, but that first set is key. You don't want to pace yourself in that first set. That first set, you want to give it your all. You want to go until you hit the breaking point, and especially make sure each one of those reps count.
So you're pacing yourself until you get to a spot where, all right, great, I'm about to give it 1,000%, but I need to take a break.
Right, yeah. You take your breaks based on your opponent. So if you see that your opponent is going to go for broke every single time, you know what you want to see what their second set is going to look like. So if they hit 20 that first round and they hit 5 that second round, and you see that you can do more than that, you stay at that pace. Strategy. You manage it. So let's talk a little bit about the routines that these athletes actually have to do. So the first battle between JT and Gleam, they have to do 10 muscle-ups, 50 push-ups, 30 pull-ups, and 100 squats. So I expect both these athletes to knock out these muscle-ups. When they get to these push-ups, that's when we're going to see what their stamina is like and what their breathing is like. And by the time they get to those pull-ups, that's when we're going to start seeing the battle in my eye.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I believe they are getting ready to start their first battle, folks. I wanted to make sure that you are locked in and you stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is the premier podcast of subscription, all of that. Make sure you are a part of it because you don't want to miss any bit of action. The broadcast you're seeing today, there's so many amazing people behind the scenes that do amazing things that make all of this happen. I want to give some love to every single one of them. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to our right-hand woman, event VP of Logistics, Steph. She's amazing. Shout out to Rach, right here, just doing our thing. And the man that you won't ever see, but you'll always hear, and that is Puda.
That's right. That's the Beard Gang member himself. All right. We're ready to look like we're going to get ready to set up the athletes. We got the judges in place. Oh, I'm judging today. We got TD, who's well known in this arena.
And right before we get ready, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back. And we're back in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey, in Boss Life Gym. Shout out to Boss Life. And we are getting ready for the first battle. I think all the athletes are ready and prepared. We're going to give you a wide shot of what's happening today. And then we're going to get ready to go. As we prepare, Q, and as you see TD, the judge there with the gray hoodie and the white hat, he's preparing to show all the athletes the way it should be. What's the best mentality to have as a judge? What's your priority?
All you have to do is make sure these athletes do exactly what the rules are. Now, that sounds easy, but in the moment, you have to be able to communicate when an athlete is doing something right or wrong.
And we are getting ready.
It's almost showtime.
There we go.
9,
Getting ready to change the game here, folks.
6, 5, 4,
We have
3,
Jay and Gleam. Here we go.
Gleam is in the mask. JT has the dreads. And
Gleam
we're
so
off.
far. Wow, he went up so high. He almost cracked his skull on the roof.
Like I said,
Amazing.
I expect these muscle-ups to be knocked out pretty quick, as well as these push-ups.
Absolutely. This is the beginning, so every athlete is completely fresh. Q, one thing that's really cool about seeing dreads fly, we know another dreaded athlete that does that amazing.
Shout out to the legendary Beast himself, Lord Vital.
Yep. Check out the pace, Q. Talk to me about pace and timing here.
It's about pace and breathing. You want to pace your breathing with your push. Judges seem to be satisfied with these pushes. We have one break. There we go. This is when the competition starts, when these athletes start breaking their rhythm, start to reset.
And now these athletes just completed 10 muscle-ups. Now they have to complete 50 push-ups on the bar.
Remember, any one of these athletes could do these 50 push-ups alone, but they just did 10 muscle-ups, which also includes a push.
Yes,
so,
at the top.
Not to mention they're the first to go. Nerves are involved. They're a little bit cold.
Yeah, and then following the 50 push-ups, whoever finishes first here, they have to go back to the bar for 30 pull-ups. There we go. Here's the transition.
Here we go.
Again.
We got our first. JT's up first on the pull-up bar. He's taking his time against pacing himself, using the time that he has, waiting for his other athlete to be prepared to do the move.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Chin over the bar and making sure we continue to be locked in on what is important. That is the chin over the bar, and you lock out at the bottom. Body is locked in one motion from the bottom to the top.
And of course, no kipping. This is not CrossFit, ladies and gentlemen. This is calisthenics. We emphasize strict body movements.
It's absolutely beautiful. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe here, folks. This is the CCA broadcast, the premier broadcast for anything easy money, anything barrier bar calisthenics, and of course, anything CCA and Las Vegas Bar Stars, LV Bar Stars. We got some amazing events coming up for you this year. But today, we are in Lake Hiawatha.
That's right. New Jersey, they have 30 pull-ups complete before they move on to 100 squats. Let's see what these legs are doing. There's a lot of emphasis on upper body in calisthenics, but let's see what these legs are going to do.
Absolutely. That is the difference maker. That is a difference maker. Can you crank out these squats and change the game and win? It's 100 of those. They're on the pull-ups portion, and they have 100 squats. Whoever finishes the squats first wins.
And again, these athletes have been training with each other. These are training partners, so we're seeing true iron sharpens iron right now. It's funny. It's going to be interesting to see who pulls this one off, because I think these athletes are going to be heading to another competition to compete against each other in the near future.
Absolutely. We got so many different competitions coming up, so many things to be excited for, and so many athletes getting ready to change the game. This is a different level of competition when you have to be this locked in and focused.
Let's work, baby.
All right, we are. Jay is onto the squats right now. He has 100 of these. I saw this man knock out a bunch of squats in the last Easy Money event. He is a squat machine.
Yes. He needs to keep his head up, and he needs to keep his chest up. But as far as the judge is concerned, he's counting the rest because he's breaking the L motion, the 90-degree motion, and locking out. Any thoughts?
I like what I see. I mean, like I said, the judge is the one that's going to dictate what counts and what does not count. So far, Maul is not getting. It doesn't look like he's taking them any off. I see he's using my counting system with the hands, which is great. So
can you explain that system for us?
Oh yeah, every 10, you use one finger. So
simple,
he has.
Incredibly effective.
That's right. You got 10 fingers. That's 100 squats.
He's already on 60, by the way.
That's right. So right now, his job is just to finish. He could take a break right now, but he is not. This is one of his things. He loves to do squats, and he's going to finish it out.
And he stopped at 70. 30 more squats, and Jay will be the winner.
And of course, JT is the more veteran competitor. both athletes have completed at least 2 events at this point. This is their second. This will be their second and third event. But definitely Jay is showing that he's the better athlete right now.
If you remember in Bar Wars 2 last summer, it was JT that helped bring home the win with squats and static holds.
Absolutely. And he's showing you why he's one of these athletes that you need to watch out for. New Jersey is showing that they're ready for the universal bar games right now and showing that they're as strong as everybody else right now.
It's absolutely incredible, the level of focus. His legs are burning. His heart is done. And just like that, JT has won it. And we're getting ready to go over to Q in a few minutes, who's going to interview JT, the winner of the first battle.
Gleam won.
Oh, excuse me, Gleam won.
Yeah, JT is the winner.
Yep. Thank you for that correction from some family in the crowd. Gleam won the battle. Gleam is the athlete that won the battle.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely. That is Gleam.
Correction, folks. Gleam is the winner from Team Easy Money.
Please excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. The mask threw me off. That is Gleam. If you think that it is easier to do these squats after doing all of these push-ups, no. Your heart is beating out of your chest. You're sweating. But no matter what, you have to finish.
You have to finish. It is not a game. You committed to this. There is no excuses when it's time to go. And it's the level of being, you started something, you finished that thing that you started. JT right now is getting ready to finish and doing a phenomenal job, and is consistently, all the reps are counted. Look at how he's breaking the L. Look at the way his hip thrusts are going forward. Beautiful squats.
That's right. And again, this is all a learning process. It's learning. But he realizes now that he has to work more on his pull-ups.
That's right.
It's as simple as that.
It was the difference maker. This is true.
That's right. And Gleam, in true championship fashion, took advantage and pulled off the win. So just when you think that just because the person wins that you could just stop, no. You signed on to this. You signed on to this. You
That's
knew what
right.
the routine was.
Yeah.
You would have to quit.
And you hear, and Q, you hear everybody around saying, look, keep going. Doesn't matter if you didn't win the battle. Your battle is still going. The battle versus yourself. And he finishes in true excellent fashion. Phenomenal job by JT. Way to finish it. And shout out to Gleam, the winner with Team Easy Money. The in-house battle goes to Gleam. Excellent work. And we're gonna get ready to go over to Q, who's gonna interview Gleam first, and then he's going to talk to JT. Q, take it away.
So here we are with our champ, Gleam. That was amazing run. Please let us know how you feel, just immediately, how you feel right now.
I feel amazing. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's all it is to it. Feel great.
Now, you've trained with JT before. Was there any, I need to prove that I'm better than you, or it was just, brother, we are sharp, iron sharpens iron right here in this moment?
Iron sharpens iron. Friendly competition. Love is love. That's my brother.
So this is 2 big wins for you.
Absolutely.
We're looking for you to win a couple more?
Absolutely.
Any competition you stand in front of, you're ready to take it down.
Absolutely.
Great job, brother. Let's see that trophy real quick. There we go. We have our first winner. He is Gleam, Team Easy Money. Congratulations to you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Like I said, we have winners and losers, but everybody's a winner because you came through and you completed the task at hand. Now, we saw you had a little difficulty with the pull-ups. What the pull-ups felt like?
Pull-ups is hard. I'm not gonna lie. These past couple days, I've been hitting lats a little extra hard. So, no excuses, but I definitely could have, rested a little more.
That's right. So, Beauty of this is you find out where your weakness is, you fine tune that, you come back stronger because you knocked out those squats, you knocked out those muscle ups, those push ups were good. So you know where to fine tune, and plus you got your brother to train with. Congratulations to you for taking part in this. Any last words?
Nah, man. Congratulations to Gleam. Thank you, Team Easy Money. And, hey, we on to better things. You feel me?
That's right. Jersey in the building. Appreciate you.
Remember, he's right there. Don't try to stand up. You did it.
And we are back live in Lake Hiawatha, Boss Life Gym. We are getting ready to go, and as we prepare for what's to come, battle number 2 between Sadista and the Wolverine, it's going to be phenomenal, Q.
Sadista and Wolverine, two of the shortest statured athletes in this event. They're both around 125, 130 range, so they're like the lightest people in this event and two of the most powerful.
And now we're going to send it over to Amber, who's going to introduce what each athlete has to do and how we're going to proceed from here.
All right, y'all, we are back. We got our second battle, y'all. Okay, we got Sadista over here repping Team Easy Money. And we got Wolverine. We got the Wolverine repping Team Boss Life. All right. These two fellas train the same. They got similar body types as you see. So we're going to get right into it. This is their routine today. They got 10 muscle-ups, 20 burpees, 30 pull-ups, 40 dips, 50 push-ups, and 5 muscle-ups to end it. Again, You got to clean the plate. This is a high endurance routine right here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to get to the mic, count y'all down. Back to y'all, CCA. Let's get it.
And we are back in the building. We are excited. We are excited to do this because this is going to be another amazing, amazing battle. Each athlete is getting ready to start off with those 10 muscle-ups, the same way we did the last battle. Who is going to come out on top? Only time will tell.
We're going to see some cardio. We're going to see what their cardio is like, because once those burpees come and get involved, it's going to be a whole nother competition.
Absolutely. And I'm excited. Wolverine is an incredible athlete. We saw Sadista perform in Bar Wars 2. Let's see what happens here in Bar Wars 3.
That's right.
Here we go.
Again, we got Jersey and the representatives in the building right now.
Jersey versus Jersey. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, game time. We go. Hey, okay.
They're off. Sadista is putting a little extra effort into his muscle-ups.
Yeah.
While Wolverine is just taking it nice and smooth. Let's see what method works the best.
It's going to be a very, 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 very interesting battle. Is Sadista going to pay for the energy he's exuberating now? Is that something that's going to catch up to him, Q?
Oh, absolutely. As long as he's breathing, he should be fine. But we're going to find that out. We're all going to find out how good his stamina really is as soon as they get to these pull-ups once again.
The burpees are a full-body workout that are absolutely demonic in nature. I don't like them at all. You know this very well. Anybody that knows me knows I don't like it. But I'm telling you right now, it is a phenomenal exercise.
All right, so
Sadista is back on the bar.
Nice communication with the judge between Mal and Wolverine right now, letting him know that he had to do just a couple more, and he's back to the pulls right now.
Yes, and they have 30 of those pulls. In order to get to the next stage, you see the high bar for 40 dips, followed by 50 push-ups, and a finisher of 5 muscle-ups.
Now the method is you do as much as you can do. That counts, and you take your rest. You try to take a short rest and do ones if you have to, but that's last resort. You're trying to get as many pulls as you can before you start breaking.
Absolutely, day in and day out, it is just I love this sport because it's one of the sports in the world that you have to use your every fiber of your being to exuberate strength, to exert strength, to push out strength. This is a level of strength and endurance that a lot of athletes haven't seen. You see Wolverine slightly just dropping down a little bit to give his body some rest. Q, what do you see?
I see them breathing hard. That's what I see. They're breathing
Indeed.
hard. They have to slow down, maintain that composure, and get that breath in sync. Get that breath in sync. This should be the moment when you should get your rhythm back and get your breathing back, because you have 40 dips coming up after this. Immediately after this, you got 40 dips.
So you see Wolverine gripping for air, gripping for energy. Sadista.
This is what I tell you about those burpees.
Yeah,
The
they
addition of
slow
those
down.
burpees changed the way they breathe.
And you know, Q, I was concerned about the level of energy that Sadista was exuberating, but was pushing out. But he's on dips right now.
It's working for him. We're just going to find out if it lasts.
Now check this. TD just corrected Sadista. That's right there is what you want from a judge. You want to make sure, he wants to make sure that you're doing every single rep accordingly and making sure that you're knocked out perfectly so no reps get left on the bar.
That's right. Your judge is not your enemy. Your judge should be your best friend, because he's going to tell you what you're doing wrong. And you need everything to be right to win this competition.
Oh, absolutely. You need everything to work out the way you need it to work out, the way you trained that it would work out. And if you didn't train enough, it's going to come up and show here.
Oh yeah, this calisthenics is the best way to expose someone's weakness because this is the purest form of strength. It's moving your own body. So there's no excuses. You can't hide it. Everybody sees it in the moment. And this is the best way to prove that you've been training.
Yes, absolutely. See, one thing I'm not really a fan of is when you get tired, the kick and the kick. That needs to be corrected because then the pulling motion is not going towards your back. It's a momentum shift.
That's right, and we are against momentum. You have to do the pull. Let those lats, let those biceps do the work. Those lower extremities should not be used to help the movement at all.
That has to be corrected. Wolverine has to be corrected. He can't be allowed to do that because that is nothing but legs. We have to be able to go straight down. And right now, Sadista is now on the second to last movement, and that is 50 push-ups, while Wolverine now is entering the middle battle with the dips.
See, the thing with this is we have push followed by push. So, in essence, Wolverine can catch up. But how well have you been training your push? Because you got to go from 40 dips to 50 push-ups. You can literally catch up if your push is one of your main exercises that you do. We're going to find that out momentarily.
Absolutely.
So Sadista is in a great position right now. He just has to maintain composure. Again, he's watching his competitor trail. But if he kills these dips, he can catch up. We're going to find out.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of rest now. And it's going to take sets of 5, sets of 6 in order to push through it and being able to catch up.
During the pull-ups, we realized that it was their cardiovascular. We saw them breathing heavy, hanging over. Now their cardiovascular seems to have slowed down. Their heart rate has slowed down a little bit. Now it's all muscle fatigue right now at this moment.
Absolutely, and one of my favorite parts about what's happening today is there's a level of training that they got to in training, and today they're way past that.
Oh yes,
they are way past that, into the oblivion. To quote some Disney, into the unknown.
My partner John.
I have
with
2
the
kids, so
Disney references.
don't even come for me in the comments. I have 2 children that are beautiful. Shout out to my beautiful wife,
yes.
Julie, and my beautiful baby boy, Jax, and baby girl, Abby.
Tell me you have kids without telling me you have kids. That's how it's happening right
man.
now. Now, an interesting fact, Sadista is known for his push.
Yes.
So
it's clean, by the way.
that's right. And while Wolverine is known for his muscle-ups, that's their specialties. So right now, it's looking favorable for Sadista, but he has to execute.
This is very true. One thing I didn't like to say, like, we need to be able to, as athletes, push and maintain form, maintain the cleanliness of the motion, because that brings in the danger of injury.
That's right.
And calisthenics is the one sport in the world that can preserve you over time, but if you do it correctly.
Key word is correctly. Now also using those push-up bars. You have to force yourself to keep those elbows close to the body. That's the safest position for your body. If your elbows start flaring out, it may cause more injury to your shoulders. And you see Sadista already has tape on his shoulder.
Absolutely.
But right now, we're just looking at muscle fatigue. It does not look like an injury-related issue. And he's already back to the bar. He has to do 5 muscle-ups to win this competition.
This is it, the last stretch. In his mind, he is thinking, I am in the final round. I just watched Sadista shake. I just watched Wolverine shake his head. There is one for Sadista.
The first one is up.
Oh.
I hear TD saying less swing from the athlete. If I was him, I would get off that bar and the rest because he has all the time in the world at this point.
Yeah. Wolverine is taking in a lot of air. Is only doing a few reps at a time. Here we go. We're coming down.
He has 3 down right now. 3. 4. He has 1 more before he wins this competition.
There we go. Oh, he has 1 more. He can take his time. and he can coast to it. He's smiling right now. He's excited. All right.
There it is. There it is.
Oh!
We gotta love that.
Don't celebrate before you have it now. No, that
chicken
cannot count.
wings.
That cannot count.
We want
That
all.
cannot count.
We want all vegan wraps. No pollo today.
That cannot count
No chicken wings.
at all. We cannot allow that. We cannot allow that. If you fail here, you fail. In the words of Drago from Rocky, if he dies, he dies.
I don't know why he's rushing it. He could take 2
No,
whole minutes.
no.
He might as well take a whole minute right now.
We are not giving that. We
He
are
might
not
as
giving
well.
that.
He
Now
might as well
we
take a
have
rest.
a battle. Now we have a battle. It's time to see what Wolverine can do. Can he come back? Because Sadista can't get this last rep.
That's right. And we're not giving him any shorts. The judges are not giving him any shorts. He has to do it correctly. It's a must.
There's a lot of swing.
And it's over. We have a winner.
We have a winner. We're gonna have to do another chat about how to get clean reps even when you're tired.
Oh, there's only one way. You
Talk
either
to me.
you have to take your rest. Take that break. You know you can't do it. Take the break. It is no dishonor in taking a rest, especially when you're leading.
What I love about this sport is what you're seeing on your screen right now, folks. Sadista just won, but where is he? Right next to his brother Wolverine,
That's
coaching him and pushing him to the finish line. This is the family-oriented mentality we have in calisthenics. Nothing beats what we have here.
And that's why this is iron sharpens iron. One helps the other. If I beat you, you know what work you have to do. Your job is to beat me next time.
Absolutely. And there has to be a next time. There absolutely has to be a next time because this is the beginning of an amazing and beautiful sport in calisthenics. Watch as this amazing athlete, Wolverine, goes straight to the finish line.
And remember, muscle-ups are his specialty. Let's see if he can bang out. Let's see how many he can bang out clean. He got one under his belt so far.
It's right now he's taking his time, and he's going to be able to make sure every single one of these count because he has the whole building behind him. We gotta watch it. I smell chicken. We can't have those.
There he goes. There it is.
Let's clean that up.
Hey, that's tell you, no
We
pollo.
don't- we don't
We're
play
not
that
serving
here.
pollo today. No pollo today.
I smell chicken. Let's get it together here. That will not count. We will be here all night,
That's
but
right.
we will not accept chicken wings. Let's go.
Not at all.
Here we go. Here he is. That's a lot better. That's what I like to see.
All right, Maul likes that one. Maul says yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right.
That's 3 under.
All right. I think he's feeling the energy from the building.
Oh, yeah.
And he's
yeah.
pulling in his energy. He has 2 left.
I'm loving this judging right now. I'm loving it. They're not letting them slide. That's what we want. That's what we need every single time.
Let me tell you, today and for every single competition, I will remain vegan. I will not have chicken wings and anything that I'm broadcasting, and that's from any athlete. Let's get this money.
Let's go. They say this is your specialty. You got, that's a no-go. We got some more pollo.
Oh, okay.
No
No
go,
rep
no
by
go.
Maul.
No go. Like
No.
I said, there is no shame in resting.
No shame at all.
Make sure you can get that rep. Otherwise, it won't count. It won't count anyway, so don't do it.
But you know, Q, I have to talk about another aspect that we often don't talk about, and that is when you see that either, maybe you're coming in second or third, wherever it is, you want to hurry up and get out the way so no one is watching you do it. But what you're telling me and what you're telling everyone today is something that's very important, and that is it's not about who's watching. It's not about what place you come in. It's about you finishing what you committed to and started.
Right. The only opinion you should be worried about is that judge. That's it. Your job is to please that judge to make sure that every single one of those reps count. If you're going to spend 5 minutes failing to do a rep, I advise you to take a rest.
Oh, man. Absolutely. And he just got another 2 no reps. He needs to take some time, relax. He definitely has it in him. This is another level that he's never seen himself at, but he can absolutely do it. He knows that he's done this 10 million times before. This is the moment where you show and you bring out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. He's going to use the momentum here to come back up. Let's go. And we're done. The winner of the battle is Sadista, but the winner in everyone's hearts today is Wolverine.
That's right. That's right. Every athlete in this building understands what that man has went through and the beauty of what it takes to be a winner right now.
Yes, right now as the athletes get set up to stand right next to Amber, it is awesome. Wolverine gave it absolutely everything he had. Sadista did phenomenal work, and we're gonna get ready to go to. We're getting ready to go to the microphone, and Q is going to interview Sadista.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have a quick intermission. So, we got a push-up challenge again, max push-up.
All right, we are here with Sadista.
Again,
My man, that's an amazing, amazing job. You took the lead, kept the lead. Did you have a game plan coming into this competition today?
Counted my reps. I assigned certain numbers. Like, for example, if I was in the burpees, I could do 20 burpees clean, unbroken, right? So I went to 30 pull-ups. I did the math. I do 10. Then I did 5. Then I did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because that's 15 plus 15. So it's all about technique with the numbers, you know. It's kind of help. I'm Asian. I'm good with numbers. I love it. So.
Yo, I love that. You come in with a plan, execute the plan. If any little tweaks you do, you already know what the plan was. You just make a little bit of tweak to it, add a little to it. Was there anything that you were worried about coming into this competition?
To be honest, his muscle ups has always been better than mine. I've been watching him, like his videos and everything. So that's why I worked on my muscle ups, and then I ain't gonna lie, the last muscle up, the 5, humbles you. After all that format, it'll humble you. But it's all about discipline, adapting, and overcoming. It's like what you do in calisthenics, you apply in real life. What you do in real life, you could apply it to calisthenics. That's the beauty of it.
I couldn't have said any better. Congratulations to you. Great win today.
Thank you, sir.
Amazing job. All right, here we are with Wolverine, and once again, amazing job either way. You, on the sheet, muscle up specialist, but the push seemed to be the hardest part of the competition. How did you feel after the burpees?
I feel like I burn all myself out because, I'm not going to make an excuse. I'm just trying to make a comeback. I didn't compete for both this winter. So, and like you say, yeah, my push is my weak spot. And after the burpee, I feel like I burned a lot. And after I went on my pull-ups, I feel like I give up. But I'm happy with my performance because I got to finish it. That's all I care about. In my book, I'm a champ. I don't care what other people say.
You definitely are a champ. You have proven it many times before. One competition doesn't discredit you. All this does is make you better because hopefully it adds a fire to your back and you come back way stronger.
I'm definitely, and I took this as a comeback, like I say, because I'm planning to compete the next competition for Lacao, and that's on March, and that's why I took that as a comeback. And I know what I need to work. I know my weak spot, and I'm definitely gonna keep working on my muscle up. Because that's my favorite move. I would never gonna change that, and handstand push-ups. We'll never change that.
Absolutely, great job. And once again, like I said, we've seen better from you. We expect to see better from you in the future, and we know you're not quitting. We look forward to seeing you again in the future. Great job. Thank you.
Folks, get ready. Folks, get ready to Hang with us. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the building live from Wallingford, Connecticut. It's not January. It's not February. It's March Madness 2021.
That one team seems that they have a set number, and the other team is going for max reps. We got some encouragement from the fans, and now we're starting to see what I'm talking about, that fatigue factor. Should you get that rep when you know it's going to take a little longer? That's right. So it looks like the refs like what they see. That's right.
Lift his chest up a little bit more, but he's making sure that he hits it, and he goes all the way up. Easy Money is in the lead right now. They have a strategy. It is working, and they are focused. So the numbers are in. Poppin' Mano came in at 435.
Oh, my goodness.
But Team Easy
Oh, my
Money,
goodness. Oh,
334. The fastest time in the building. Lord have mercy. Okay, here we go. Over the bar.
I think there were some lockout issues also. But you just brush that off and keep going because they're
in separate places.
That's right. But they're good friends. They probably text each other. That's it. Either one of them can finish this right now.
Yes. They might be going for the fastest time of the night.
So the men's qualifier is complete. While we're setting up the ranks, we're going to start the first round for the ladies. Give it up for the ladies.
All the way to her chest while Amber's just choosing to get her chin over.
Look at that level of strength.
You might not have the advantage that we have, but
Naima is pounding that platform. No rep being left at the platform today. The first routine pulled out of the hat is the 100.
100.
That's pull-ups, burpees, plank hold, and pushes. The routine is as follows. You see it on the screen. 100 pull-ups regular, 100 burpees combined. After the pulls and burps, a 2-minute and 30-second plank hold into 50 push-ups each, relay style. You cannot start until your partner completes it. Off, you see Tim up and over the bar. One thing, Q, I did see that there was a change in hand position on the pull-ups. You have to go higher, but their bodies are depleted and they are incredibly tired.
The quads are activated, the glutes are activated. That core is activated. He's not sinking in his shoulders. He's staying high on his shoulders. He's not moving his neck around. He's in perfect position. All he has to do is breathe through this and get through it. Right now, he just has to stay.
Level and out in a different way.
He is screaming. He is ready. They said they were ready to do this. They proved it in the qualifying round.
Look at the mental toughness it takes.
Okay. Letty's right there with him.
And folks, you're looking at us right now, and we are just as amazed as you are. You saw it. Team Easy Money in round one went from the qualifier into round one, and they're just obliterating routine after routine. So the 100 routine that you're seeing right now, it's the same thing.
Going to be the fact. I'm calling burpees is going to be the change in this whole.
Here we go. You're calling burpees. Let's see what they do. Mano is in a rhythm. Has set the intensity to a certain level. You want to make sure you match that so that you can catch up. You don't want to be the reason why your team is slowing down. So that increase in speed, and you see Mano right on the edge of to your left.
You got him sweating.
They are focused, eyes are closed, zeroing in on what they are doing right now. They cannot break. They cannot give up.
How much time does he have here? He has seconds now. Right, we see rhythm changing. The numbers starting to come down, but I think Team Gaines is still going for that 10. They are shooting for 10. Oh, they shortened their numbers also. He tries to knock out as many push-ups as humanly possible. I'm expecting him to go all 50.
I agree with you. So, folks, right now we're going to go to Q France, who is sitting right now talking with Team Easy Money. Q, take it away.
We're here with Team Easy Money, and they started out this competition with the fastest time of the event. And when we started out the event, you said you're ready for this, and you're proving that you are. Into the first round, where you guys ran through the competition, how do you feel right now?
I feel great. I'm ready to do more and more. Let's work.
Easy money. Round 2 for the ladies will be above and beyond.
Q.
It's a major.
Q. If Chi cranks out all those muscle ups straight, I'm leaving. I'm going home to train.
Well, where's your bag? You better keep it close.
Here we go.
Chi and Amber on the bar.
And the energy level is back to 1,000. And Chi
Notice this
is straight over the bar and up.
And muscle. Ladies and gentlemen, are your eyes wide open?
Wow.
Do you hear the crowd?
This is incredible. This is incredible. Wow.
One thing is not easy.
It's not easy, and it's not easy because your body starts to swing when you start to transition into a horizontal motion when your back is basically parallel to the floor, and you have to control with your core.
Here we go. Focus. Everything is in.
This is definitely a race. Definitely a race. Shout out to all of these women. Amazing competitive spirit right now. Squats.
She just started a full range of squats, and Naima is squatting with Amber. She doesn't have to do that, but she is moving with Amber right now because she is a teammate. She's a teammate for life. Even if it's burning, she is on it.
Utmost encouragement. Do you hear the energy in this room right now, ladies and gentlemen? Electric.
Them so much time and allows them to get more repetitions in.
Right, it's clear that they have been working out together and training together and know each other, speaking to each other. It's like any other sport. You play the point guard, you talk, communicate.
You got to be able to. Oh, yeah, you got to be able to move. So here we go as we stick with us, folks. You're about to see a leg burner coming up right now.
1, go!
3 minutes.
Here we go. Pacing is set. They have to make sure their hands and their arms are up
on their chest. You gotta respect. Judges are in these athletes' ear, letting them know what counts, what does not count, because the ref right now, he's gonna give us some on-site action.
Folks, the 3-2-1 set has our first set of ISO holds. Trish is shaking, but she is not quitting. And as she's holding on, she breaks. Then goes down. Whatever your number is, you gotta hit it, get off the bar as quickly as possible. Who's going to get to the dip bar first? Who's going to get to the bar first?
She feels those.
Yeah.
Again, no kipping is allowed. You got to do all.
Yeah, there's still hope. There is still hope. For everybody, all of you watching at home, there is still hope. Naima, one get up the bar, one goes up. They have to switch it. And it is just like that. It's over. Amber and Naima just took it.
They stay consistent. They stay focused. You got some camaraderie right now. Hugs, cheers. That's what you do.
There's nothing. Shoot the 10s now. You see it on the screen. There we go. Shoot the 10s, people. They have to break only when their set is done.
Second penalty. He had 2 left. And again, this competitive team games is waiting it out. Waiting it out.
Yep.
Make it
Wow.
Your team member gets on that ball.
The goal is always 10.
That's right.
Mentally and physically.
There you go.
Mano is now going for his next.
How you feel about the whole day's event?
Oh man, it was intense. Those routines that they came up with were tough, super tough.
Yeah, like you said, it was very intense. Like a competition we never done before.
Killing it all day long, and then you got Mano and Pop, and man, let me tell you, and Team Easy Money
Pacing himself
like none other.
Miguel seems to have a faster pace than everybody right now, and I assume that Brian is going to follow that pace. So
He better.
For a treat. Remember what we said.
And they're going at it. This is incredible. You are listening and watching March Madness 2021. Oh my goodness!
No pull-ups allowed right now.
There are no words to
No
describe
pull-ups allowed right now.
how incredible this is.
The energy is electric in the building right now.
I can't fathom when they will stop.
No stopping now. No stopping now. All muscle up. This is an all muscle up contest.
I'm telling you, there's not a single athlete that wants to be the one who stopped doing muscle-ups first and goes to pull-ups. The numbers are racking up by 2.
This is a muscle-up relay.
And to the wire we go. Here we go. This is phenomenal. Who's going to come out on top in the triple threat?
Easy Money got some pulls at the end.
Incredible. Oh, my goodness. This is something to behold, folks. I have never seen a collaboration and battle like that ever.
What was the strategy going into it?
Shoot, honestly, the strategy was to do 5 muscle-ups by 5 and then, switch. But he ended up maxing it out and doing a lot. But, we just kept it going, and then when we got fatigued, we just started doing pull-ups. That was it, really.
What pushed you to get all of those extra muscles?
The energy in the building pushed me.
First thing first, this is a marathon of events. What's your stamina like right now?
I'm toast, man. Like, I train a lot of endurance, but this is something else.
Yeah, the adrenaline of the event is just different. Even if you train for months, it's different, everything. And the hands, the cramping.
Who gets first place? Because technically, this is Easy Money's first loss of the day.
That's right. That's right. And this is why this March Madness is such a special event.
It's just crazy. More muscle-ups.
Let's hear Snoop break it down.
More dips. And the dips have started. Pop and Easy are going at it.
25 dips.
25 dips.
25 push. And then they drop 5.
Something that is just, everyone is dialed in right now. Easy Money is coming up. If he gets 10 right here, this is a game changer. He still has time as we're boiling down. Easy Money has not stopped yet. Say, is that I was gonna say, is that a Flavor Flav chain?
I need to see this close up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. They go home with some incredible hardware.
And they did come. They performed. We believed in him when he said it's going to take a long time.
People travel. Easy Money from Jersey, man.
So we are back, folks, and you saw the halftime replay. First of all, shout out to March Madness Team Sparta when they put on that amazing event last year. It was revolutionary. It was phenomenal, and we were able to do something fantastic. What do you remember about that event?
Man, I remember the excitement in the building. It was one of the most original competitions we've had, and the venue was wonderful. It was a beautiful venue. But the biggest part that I loved about it all, it was two things. I loved that push-up circle with the 3 athletes,
Yes.
but bigger than anything else, I love your reaction to when she went off.
Let me tell you, there's not a lot of things that in this world that really, you know what, that was amazing. That I witnessed that. I was in the building.
We have some key moments.
Yes. When I tell you, when I saw her do all of those muscle-ups with the cleanliness in which she did it, my mind was utterly blown because I had never seen a woman do that.
Look, let me explain something to you. This sport doesn't have a gender.
Come on.
And we need more women to come out and show how strong they are. Because she definitely proved that today. And I had no doubt in my mind. I said, John, watch. Just pay attention to the strength and ability that's about to happen.
I remember what you said to me. I said, whoa, get your back because she's about to do all of these muscle-ups.
Amazing athletes. Amazing athletes. And there's plenty more. There's a couple in here right now. We have Nate Chan in the building. See if we can talk to her later on.
Yeah.
But like I said, this sport has no gender, has no race. Everybody's welcome to do it, and everybody will learn what it takes to be a champion.
Absolutely, and one of the most beautiful aspects about the camaraderie and the people that show up here, it's that when we see each other, it's like family reunion.
Oh, my
all
goodness.
over again every single time.
Absolutely.
And when this sport blows up to where we know it will, and when we'll be there with you, we'll make sure that it remains that family-like, that family mentality. Now, Q, as we came out of halftime, phenomenal halftime show. Now we are in the second half of this amazing Bar Wars 3.
That's right.
Iron sharpens iron. With this next battle, Styles is, for Team Empire, one of the premier athletes in this game today.
Yeah.
Incredible strength and incredible endurance. What do you see for him first before we get to Carlos?
Styles is a guy I've known for many years. He was in the background for the most part. Seen him there. My shout out to my boy Andy, who introduced me to Styles way back when, and he was always in the background. So Andy kind of disappeared from the scene, and Styles said, you know what, this is my opportunity to show what I can do, and he has proven that he's here to stay. Biggest thing I've seen from him so far, he started training with other teams. He just recently was training with Team Sparta. And I saw Snoop hand him over the shirt and said that this man is ready. So
Yeah.
we're going to definitely see what he got, what this training looks like today.
Yeah, and one of the most amazing aspects of when you see somebody like that started from nowhere and now look at where they are is that the level of progression is attainable.
Oh, yes.
I say this on every broadcast, and I'll say it again. Doesn't matter where you are in your fitness journey, calisthenics is absolutely the sport for you because you can literally start today, in this very moment as I'm speaking, and start to build your way to get to where all these athletes are today. It is definitely not impossible.
And if you don't know where to start, contact us here at CCA. We are covering all facets. This
Comment
is just
below.
one part. We are here to teach. We're here to inform. We're here to entertain.
Absolutely.
So
now
next athlete.
Yeah. So we got Carlos getting ready to go. He's one that's incredibly strong. He's competitive, incredibly strategic in what he does, and they're getting ready to go here. Let's see what they do as we send it right back over to Amber, who's getting ready to educate us on what they have to do today.
All right, y'all. So for our next battle, we have two very elite athletes. Can y'all be quiet real quick? We got two elite athletes. We got Carlos over here from Greek Fitness, and we got Styles repping Team Empire. Okay, this routine right here, this is going to set the tone for our main event, but this one right here is not for the faint heart as well. We got 10 muscle-ups. They got 50 dips with the 45-pound plate. Back to the bar, 30 pull-ups with the 45-pound plate. Then they got 50 push-ups on the bar and ending it with another 10 muscle-ups. All right? So this one's going to be interesting. Fellas, I need you guys to stay. I need you guys to stay on your sides. So make sure, because you guys are both using the dip bar. If you get here same side, you guys are going to face outwards on the dips. You guys are not facing each other. You're going to face outwards. All right? Judges, communicate with your judges. And I'm going to go give you guys a countdown, and we're live.
And we're back. Carlos versus Styles. Carlos is on the left. Styles is on the right. Judges are ready. We are ready.
Yo, shout out to the Bronx. This is a Bronx battle right now.
Oh, battle for the boogie down, throw down
Boogie
Bronx.
down Bronx battle right now. This is like a breakdance battle.
Bar Wars 3. Iron sharpens iron. Coming at you right now. Oh, here we go.
All right. Both athletes starting off with the same kind of energy. Let's see how long it lasts.
And let's see what we absolutely can do. This is amazing. 10 muscle-ups, and neither of them are stopping. Jumping down off the bar. This is literally turning into a race cue.
Now, this transition here, when they have to attach the weights with no help, will play a factor into what's going to happen today. But not right now. When they get to the pull-ups, that's when we're going to see this take place.
So, folks, they just finished 10 muscle-ups. They're doing 10 dips now with the 45-pound weight. And Carlos is the first to go. He has speed, he has form, he has strength.
Remember what I said about this transition with this weight. We already see problems with Styles right now. He has to make that transition quicker.
Yes, let's bring back the issue of stamina. It takes stamina. When you come out of the gate blazing, you have to be strong enough and endure enough to maintain the pace that you set, or like you always say, Q, you have to adjust.
That's right. Now, these athletes have to break 90, or no, get to 90. So the judges are looking for the shoulders to get the same level as their elbows, and they have to lock out at the top with that 45-pound weight. Trust me, 45-pound, it could be 10 pounds. It makes a difference. They have to do 50 of these dips.
50 dips with this 45-pound weight. We're live in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey. This is Bar Wars 3. Iron always sharpens iron.
That's right, broadcasting right live from Boss Life Gym. The boss couldn't be here today, but we are holding it down for him.
As he always says, Boss Life
or no life.
All right.
That's right.
This is incredible. What can we say? But this is amazing. Look at the veins popping out of Styles, biceps, triceps, all over. He is engulfed in this. He is locked in. And Carlos is still going. He had that amazing pace in the beginning, but now has slowed down, taken a couple of breaks, and he's focused.
Once cardio kicks in, once fatigue kicks in, that's when the competition starts. The fact that you can't see the athlete now, they're both facing away from each other, so you don't even know what the other athlete is doing until you realize he has moved on.
Yes.
So that plays into your head, but you still have to do what your body is capable of doing. It's your competition to win. It's you against you.
The best part about it is that somehow, Styles finished. Remember, he was late. He was late to the dips, but somehow he finished before Carlos. How you start is not always how you finish.
This is the first time we're seeing someone come from behind in the battle. I'm curious to see if there's a chance for another transition. So, in the beginning, Carlos was leading. Now Styles is in the lead, but let's see how this plays out, because he is now coming from the back, in a sense.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful motions here as we watch Styles pull up and now has surpassed Carlos. Not sure how many reps Carlos has left, but he's taken a couple of breaks and he is trying to catch up.
Now, unlike the last competition where they had to go from push to push, dips to push-ups, they have pull-ups in the middle. Is that a break? Absolutely not. Your arms are still fatigued. You're not using the same muscles to push as you are to pull, but your body, the stress on your body is a key factor. And remember, you added 45 pounds to this exercise. Huge, huge, huge difference.
Oh, man. Imagine having someone hold on to you as you do something that you absolutely have to do. In this case, you absolutely have to do every single one of these pull-ups, 30 of those, in order to get to the next set. And there's that 45-pound weight pulling you back every step of the way.
That's right. Now, both of these athletes have told us that their specialty is muscle-ups. Now, we saw them blasting off those first 10. I don't think that same energy will be there for that last 10. But we will really see what a specialty is like. All right, so Carlos is still on that dip bar, but he's just now transitioning to the pulls. He has to catch up. He knows this. He knows this. His job is to stay focused and execute.
Absolutely. He is ahead now, but that doesn't mean that he is closer to winning. That means he must maintain his pace, maintain the lead. Carlos has to lock out a little bit more.
Yeah, we would love
Make
to
sure
see
it's definitive.
We would love to see the full lockout on those pull-ups.
You see, there's a different athlete that comes out when you've already done so much, but you still have more to go.
Now again, the athlete doesn't know what they're doing. It's up to the judge to tell them what they're doing right or wrong. They should be locking out the bottom, chin over the bar.
Absolutely. That is the rule. That's a staple rule for everything that we do in this game. Every movement must be full range of motion, none of that. So when we see that, you have to correct it, and the judges so far have doing what they can, but these athletes need to also take responsibility for that.
That's right. 30 pull-ups is what they need to do to move on to the 50 push-ups. And right now, Carlos is in the lead. Styles is in the lead. Carlos is playing catch-up right now. But I still say Carlos is in a good position as long as he's able to get through these pulls without wasting too much time.
Yes, that's the mentality you have to have. You have to be able to look at yourself as the perspective is, hey, I can see where you are. You can't see where I am.
That's right. And again, they're looking at each other right now. They're face to face. They see what they have to do. These push-ups should be quick.
And now we see Styles is dropping the weight and now heading over to the push-ups. He has 50 push-ups, no weight.
All right, so he's doing the one good thing. Take a break, catch your breath, maintain your composure. Make sure all of these reps count right now. We need full lockout, chest to the bar on every single one of these 50 push-ups.
Absolutely. And as Carlos continues his pull-ups, this is a very interesting combination here. He was in the lead and now is playing catch-up coming from behind.
He's at 40 right now. 40 straight. 40 straight. That Spartan's training looks like it is paying off right now.
And in one clip, he finishes and he's going to the muscle-up.
He's going to his specialty.
This is what he does best, folks. And he saved the best for last.
Like I said.
Here we go.
Are we looking at our come-from-behind victory right now? It looks like it.
But remember, the last time we saw come-from-behind victory was in Bar Wars 3 when the host, Bo Easy Money, came back.
That's right, in Bar Wars 2, he came back
and
pulled off one of the best comeback victories I've ever seen in a long time. So right now, at Bar Wars 3, Styles is here to change it up right now. Carlos got stuck on the dips. He took advantage.
Look at that. He has to hit 10. And this is over. He was behind. He is now ahead.
I know if Snoop is watching right now and the Spartans team is loving this, the members of the Spartans team that helped him train for this event are jumping for joy right now. It's electric in this building right now.
And this is exactly what we love about this sport. This is not a game. This is life. We are in the building and we're watching Styles do something that we haven't seen in quite a while. Come from behind with weight on his body and now is trying to run through the tape. Not a single deduction yet on these muscle-ups. He's continuing to go.
That's right. He's all vegan muscle-ups right now. No chicken wings at all.
No chicken. He has 2 left.
2 left.
2 left. And he gives a salute to the team in the back. Gotta love it. Amazing, amazing battle. 2 left. He has all the time in the world.
I think the fumble with the weight might have been the time that he needed to calm down.
The rest you were talking about.
That's right. You calm down, you refocus, you realize, all right, I'm fumbling to do something that's so simple.
Yeah.
So let me calm down. And look, the result is he takes the win.
And just like that, ball game. Styles won, but you know the rules. Los has to continue. He has to finish.
That's right. And there's Styles right there with him. He's right there looking him on, letting him know, even though I won, I know at any given day, the tables may turn, but for today, I'll take this win.
Absolutely. Amazing action-packed event today. And it's not over because we don't leave a family member behind.
That's
Carlos
right.
has to finish.
That's right. He has to finish his plate.
Like Big Mama used to tell us, you better finish that food.
That's right. You don't leave anything to waste.
We don't leave anything on the plate.
That's right. And he's focused. He has his headphones in. He just has to go back to the drawing board, find out what went wrong.
Yep.
I saw him doing a lot of pushes with a lot of weight. What he may not have done is doing a lot of reps with the weight. But again, that's for him to go back to the drawing board, figure out what went wrong, look back at the video, and get better. That's all you can do, young man.
Absolutely. It's also imperative to enforce the fact that there's a level of intensity that you have to train at in order to be prepared for this. There's variables that if you can replicate that in training, meaning the intensity in the room, the amount of energy you're going to exert, if you can replicate that in practice, then when you show up to actually perform, it's 10 times easier and you walk away with multiple championships. You cannot train easily and you cannot train simply like that. And it was the last comeback. The last comeback was Mills and Bar War. Bar War won. The last comeback at this weight. When you think about what Bo did in Bar Wars 2. Because remember, shout out to Donnie. Donnie last summer did something incredible. Donnie was amazing. Donnie from Team Easy Money, wherever you are, brother, we love you and we appreciate you. He gave it all he had. And he stood up. He stood up and did a test of time and did it back.
That's true. So our producer Puda just pointed something out. Team Sparta has been part of some of the best comebacks during Bar Wars. Bar Wars 1, it was Mills. And here in Bar War 3, not Team Sparta, but he was fine-tuned by Team Sparta.
That's right.
Styles came through with the come-from-behind victory.
You gotta love that. Look at the cleanliness.
Oh, you see it in his face. You see it in his face.
Those muscle-up reps are. See, one thing about Carlos is amazing. He's an incredibly strong athlete.
That's right.
He has a lot of strength.
And he's new. This is his coming out party. He literally started competing most of last year, and he's ready to go again this year. He came onto the scene proving that he wants to be the best, and he's taking on any challenge anybody puts in front of him. So this is going to be a learning lesson for him, and he goes back to the drawing board. I expect nothing but greatness coming out of this competition.
Absolutely. I love the fact that the folks here today are continuing to show him love, continue to cheer him on, because that's what we do If you're in the comment section, show him some love for the amazing work and the athletes, all the athletes that show such an incredible feats today and here at Bar Wars 3.
That's right. In the Battle of the Bronx, North Bronx beat the South Bronx.
Battle for the same territory. No one is safe.
That's right. Boogie Down Bronx representing out here in New Jersey. Lake Hiawatha.
Lake Hiawatha.
New Jersey.
Come on. All right, and you see Los here taking a little bit of a rest. He wants to make sure every single one of these counts.
That's right. Shout out to Team Easy Money again for putting this event together. FOE Fitness and all of our sponsors today.
Yes, absolutely. One of our sponsors is Be Well Blends.
That's right. Be Well Blends, who weren't able to make it onto the scene right now, but we also have Andy Events. Specialist. Sensational Sweets.
Yeah.
Has some cupcakes over here. I think I'm going to try one of those. And we have Paulo's Barbecue in South Playfield. I might have to check that out. I might have to go see what their chicken wings are like since it's not a competition. And, of course, DJ Rit Rat is going to be playing some tunes later on today. And Bill Blast Beats is out there doing his videography. You'll see footage of that. And, of course, us here at CCA, including the big bro, Prime Focus with the prettiest beard, most luxurious beard in the game. And, of course, we're in Boss Life's facility. Boss Life or no life.
Okay, folks, we're going to get ready to send it over to Q. And we're going to have, he's going to talk to Styles first, the winner of this battle. And he's going to talk to Q. Take it away.
Oh, man. So, in the Battle of the Bronx, North Bronx won.
Bronx.
Now, before you started competing, I mentioned that you was training with the Spartans, and I commended you for this because this is what athletes have to do. You have to find out who's the strongest, who is willing to teach, and just go and compete against them, battle with them, fight with them, learn from them, so you fine-tune yourself. So tell me what led up to you going out and seeking help for this competition.
Good? Okay. All right, so at the beginning, I tried it on my own, and I was like, whoa, I never felt this way before. So I reached out to the sparring camp. Shout out to Snoop. Got my bros over there, Jordan, Ed, Tosh. They all train with me. So I reached out to Snoop. I knew Snoop for a couple years back, man. We go way back since like 2017. So it's been a while now. So they helped me out. I told them about this routine. I told them about the event. They were all for it, and they helped me out every day.
So you had a little fumble with the belt.
That's right, yeah.
I want to know what happened in that moment because I personally thought that you needed that to slow you down, like to get you calm a little bit, realize what the situation was, and refocus. So what happened with the belt?
So as soon as I couldn't unlock the belt, I panicked for the first few seconds. But afterwards, I was like, okay, keep my strategy, let's keep my mind clear, and let's go back to it. Ever since then, that's when I unlocked the belt, attached the weight, and I went to work.
That's right. It was an amazing job. And again, great to see you back here, competing again and taking on every battle. Great win. Congratulations again. All right, so we're going to go and talk to his competitor. Carlos, please come up here.
Right to this side.
Against another Bronx guy. North Bronx took it today.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to just go straight to it. Where do you think your strategy went wrong?
So what I think happened, the dips, I got a lot of reps taken away from me. I think I was swinging my lower part way too much. So I got about 20 reps taken away from me. I think that's what really killed me. I should have been more strict on my form. Should have prepared harder, should have trained better. And just keep my head up, and I'm going to keep on going forward.
That's right. Now, you came onto the scene. You proved to everybody that you're somebody, a force to be reckoned with. For no reason anybody should think that this was any reason to think that you slipped. Because I know you have more. This is just back to the drawing board. This is, the first competition you did this year?
Second.
Second competition you did this year, and we know that you're coming back for more.
Of course.
So, what's your mentality as far as training for the next one?
So, as far as mentality, it's not even about how many reps I could do. It's about the form. That's what killed me today. The form with it will get a lot of points taken away from you. The perfect example today, I had to do it over and over and over again because I was just messing up at it. So I'm gonna be way more strategic about my form.
That's right. All right, so that's the game plan for the next one, and we look forward to seeing you for the next one. Thank you, Carlos. Right now,
we are getting ready to prepare for the final battle, the main event. But before we do that, here is a message from somebody else in the bar game. Shout out to one of the legends, Chi.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chi, and I'm a woman that loves calisthenics. So, a little background on myself. I used to play ball since I was a kid, so I've always been athletic. Once I got to high school, I stopped playing ball, and I started to work out a little bit, but nothing too crazy because we didn't have social media like we do now. So I didn't have the guidance, I didn't have the support. I didn't have a crew I worked out with, and I didn't know about calisthenics parks, or I would have been out there meeting people. But once I got to college, that's when I started working out a little bit more. I used to work out with the guys because I was like the only girl who was really into it. And shout out to my boy D-Mac, but he's the first person who I knew who was into calisthenics, and he is actually the one who showed me the muscle up for the first time and how to get it. And it took me about 6 months to get the muscle up. But once I seen that, calisthenics like won my heart over forever, because I was like, wow, it's just not only pull-ups and push-ups, it's more than that, it's levels to it. And I like a challenge, so once I seen what calisthenics could do, the gains, everything, I never stopped. I used to lift weights a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I always go back to calisthenics. I think calisthenics is the best in my opinion. I like the outdoors, I like nature, and calisthenics is done outside, and it's a natural way of working out. So that's my go-to. And I would like to see more women doing it. I like to see women doing calisthenics, and I love to see women doing muscle ups, because it's rare. It really is rare, but it's possible, and women are strong and they need to embrace that. I feel like if women would embrace their masculinity and display the strength that we naturally possess, and we bring that balance into calisthenics, because calisthenics needs that feminine masculine balance, because it's flooded with males, it's dominated by males right now. But once we bring that balance, calisthenics would be a whole nother animal. So, and I think that's probably one of the hardships that women face, is not having enough women to support it. When you go to parks and stuff, you don't see as many women. So that's only and that's probably why women shy away from it, because when you go to the park, you just see a bunch of dudes with their shirts off, and you might get intimidated. But if more women stepped into it, yeah, it'll be different. So that's all, folks. Peace.
And we're back getting ready for the main event. The main event. That is the big fellas, Miguel and Cato. Going to be amazing. And we're getting ready to throw it over to Amber, who's going to introduce the athletes and tell everybody what they're about to see here.
All right, y'all. So we made it to the main event. We got two heavyweight, very elite athletes. This routine right here is definitely not for the faint heart, y'all. We got weighted reps, and we got some weightlifting in this one. So this is what it's going to be. We got 20 muscle-ups, 30 deadlifts with 135, 50 dips with the 45-pound plate, 30 squats with 135, 30 pull-ups with the 45-pound plate, and 100 push-ups. You're welcome. So, again, for my athletes, you're both doing the overgrip deadlifts. You guys check the form. You know, come up. Don't no crazy slamming the weights, but you can touch the ground. Squats, you're just hitting that 90. What's that? You don't have to. No, but you don't have to. Yeah, exactly. They got the 10 and the deadlift. You don't have to slam the ground. You could just go up and down. Want me to show you? Yep, just like that. That's perfect. Just straight up. Boom. Boom. Just like that. You got it. That's perfect. All right, y'all. Communicate with your judges. Again, y'all, this is our main event. We're about to get it started. I'm going to give the athletes their 10-second countdown. CCA, take it away.
And we are back here. It is game time. We have Miguel, the big fella in the red, and then we have Cato, train me please, in the black.
That's right, Team Games versus Barth Life. Both athletes are 6'1", around 200 pounds. Cato's specialty is deadlift. Miguel is the squats.
Here we go. 20 muscle-ups. Let's get it. This is Bar Wars 3. Iron sharpens iron. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Game time. Clean.
They're in sync. This looks like synchronized muscle-ups right now. Make that Olympic sport.
What I love about both of these athletes, it's not just that they're the biggest, but their heart is one of the strongest, some of the strongest hearts in the game. Miguel is a warrior. Cato is a monster.
You know what it is? They're two of the most well-rounded athletes. Both athletes run. They do weights. They do cross-training. You know, and that's the beauty of calisthenics. Calisthenics prepares you for all of this because it builds that core foundation.
It is the one sport in the world that builds you over time.
Absolutely.
For everything.
Safely, if done properly.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The safest thing that we can do is make sure that the best thing we can do is make sure these athletes are safe as they perform. Another break done by Cato, and Miguel is going back. Notice the lockout, and then he's going back. He is elected to stay on the box before he goes back up for his reps.
It's always interesting to see what Miguel's style is like at every competition. I think in every competition, he gives us a little something else. He has a little dye in his hair in one color. He changes the color of his hair. He might bring out the game shirts.
and I love the style as Cato transitions over into the deadlift. They have 30 of those with 135 pounds.
That's right. Now, this weight should be easy for them to remember. It's all about reps, though. They have to do 30 of them. Let's see if they actually break with this 135 pounds. And again, you're looking at that beautiful work from that bearded beast himself, Prime Focus.
Shout out to my brother Prime Focus, doing the best here, making us look good here at the CCA broadcast. Now I love to see the pace set by each of these athletes as they're giving pelvic thrust on the top of the movement and getting down. They don't have to touch the floor. That was the rule. But now they are maintaining a pace while hitting this range of motion with the deadlift. Oh, and as we watch Cato clean, Olympic clean the weight to put it back on the bar, and he straps on the belt.
Did I say that these people are no stranger to weight? That clean and press, he said, you know what, I'm preparing. I'm not going to pick this up later. I'm going to put this where it needs to be for later.
And now Cato's getting ready to transition into 50 dips with a 45-pound plate. And so
let it slide. And this is a barn burner. We have both athletes going to war right now.
Folks, apologies for the broadcast break here. We have some technical difficulties. We'll be right with you We will be right back, but right now, as we're going to go radio style and you will explain what's happening, Cato and Miguel are moving one by, and they're still doing the dips, and they're pacing themselves effectively. As we continue to get back the visuals live from Lake Hiawatha in New Jersey, stick with us. This is going to be amazing. Cato is continuing to go.
Both athletes are going head-to-head right now. They're pretty much pacing themselves. Cato's taking a little break, but Miguel is going to see how many he can do. As soon as he takes a break, Cato jumps on and knocks out as many as he can do.
Yes, and thank you for bearing with us as the visual is back. Here we go, and you see what's happening there.
That's right.
Cato and Miguel are going at it, and they are locked in. The pace is set. How many of those do they have to complete? 50.
The main event is exactly that. They are showing that this is why you waited for them to be at the end. This is the tightest competition we've had so far. It's anyone's game right now.
Yes, the decision for who's going to win could be made right now in this moment.
That's right. Immediately after these dips, they have to get under that bar and squat that 135 pounds for 30 squats. If you hear people counting down, that's the training team. That 3-2-1 is the amount of rest they want him to take before he gets back on that bar. And if anybody has tried this, it is difficult, especially during a competition.
You cannot argue with the level of commitment. As Miguel is now in the lead, slightly heading over to the next motion, and that is 30 squats with the 135 pounds.
And Cato is already there. His bar is in place, and you see why he did that.
Yes, very smart strategic move by Cato. He's already started his squats while Miguel had to put the bar on the rack.
That's right. But again, you see these athletes, this is like synchronized reps right now. They are staying so close. I see them peering off and looking at one another. But again, it's what your body is capable of doing.
And the beautiful, crazy part is that Cato has not put the bar down. There is something inside of him that is saying, my opponent already took a break. If I continue to go, I can win.
That's right. That's right. What you got to do is focus, 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 focus. Forget what he's doing. Make sure you get to these 100 push-ups in a good time and in a good position. But you have 30 pull-ups with that 45 pounds waiting for you.
Imagine that. 30 pull-ups.
And Cato's ready to go.
Is ready to go. He is ready to go right now.
That's right.
I'm not sure what Miguel is going to do, but he has time if he paces himself correctly, because Cato's taking a bit of a rest, because it takes a lot out of you.
Now this rest, he might regret this rest, because if Miguel gets to that pull-up bar and and his performance is better than Cato's, we might see a switch.
Cato has already started.
And again, we would love to see that lockout.
And Miguel, I'm not sure if Miguel is done. But he's pacing himself up. He's done. He's getting ready to put back on the belt.
Pacing himself. He understands what position he's in. I don't know if he's counting how many reps Cato did, but he knows that he's close enough to take the win. He just has to lock it in right now.
He throws the weight on the block because he wants the shortest range of motion to try to pick that up and lock that thing in.
This may be a mental game in Miguel's part. Take his time, make it seem like he's giving it in, but he's actually resting. He's resting. He's preparing those lats for these pulls.
That is a very, very interesting take, Q, because Miguel may be resting up enough to crank out enough. Check out that pace by Miguel. He might have nailed it.
There it is.
He has 30 of these.
There
if he
it
goes
is.
10 a clip, 5 to 10 a clip, not sure where Cato is.
This is very interesting right now. This might be that big transition point.
We also have to mention, you brought up the 100 push-up finisher. He could finish it. It could be finished where Miguel catches up with the push-ups by doing a 50 clip.
Right.
He already has 100 in his belt. But after all of this, he minimum might have 50. Minimum.
Now remember, they had 2 exercises before their last push exercise. So triceps and your chest had a little bit of a rest. So hopefully they can crank out as many as they can. And I expect to see at least 50 if they actually had the rest that they did and they've been training as well as they have. The first athlete to hit 50 may be the winner.
Amen to that. Let's see what Miguel is going to do. He's still behind. He's taking a significant rest, but let's see what number he hits. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4.
Now, I commend both of these athletes. Their breathing are on point.
Yes.
Their cardiovascular is on point. They're breathing well. They're taking good, deep breaths. It's fatigue, but it's manageable fatigue.
And one thing our producer just told us is that Miguel was actually dealing with COVID.
Yes, sir.
And it took away a lot of his strength and it did a number to him. But he healed up, fully recovered, started training again, and now he's out here working his butt off today.
That's right. This is actually his, like you said, his biggest test after his bout with COVID. And he said he recovered well, but he felt the difference. But he's here to prove that he's back to normal right now, and this is probably a good test for him to realize if he's back to his usual self or not.
Yeah, it's a amazing and strenuous test, but a test nonetheless.
It's one in one show right now. Everybody's cranking out these ones.
And Cato has now transitioning to the final exercise, and that is the push-up.
100 push-ups will get you the win. Like I said, let's see how many he has right off the bat.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, the judges are telling him to tighten up that core. He had a little bit of sag in his back. Yep.
So he has 10 under his belt out of the 190 to go. And the judge, like you said, corrected the hips, and he needs to strengthen up and bring those hips up.
Right now, he's figuring he can get as many as he can before his actual competitor gets to the bar. His hopes is that the competitor is not going to knock out 50 push-ups straight.
And if he does, we have a game.
That's right. We got about 30, I believe. I think I saw Mal put up a 30 count on those push-ups so far.
Miguel is digging deep, and Cato is running with everything he can toward the finish line, knocking out 5 at a time.
And here comes Miguel. Here he comes.
Oh, shoot.
Here he
this
comes.
This is what we were waiting for, folks. This is the beginning of the end. Miguel is moving. He is moving, and he can literally catch up right here, right now. This is what he's trained for. The level of intensity has risen.
Remember what I said about that athlete trailing? That athlete trailing has an advantage. He knows what he needs to do more than the person in front of him.
Man, I cannot call it or I might spoil it. Here is Miguel. Team games coming from behind and playing 0 games. He is this close to victory. Can he do it?
The heavyweights has this place electric right now. The big guys, the heavier athletes, the 200-pounders are moving like lightweights right now.
Incredible. Just like in boxing, folks. Boxing back in the days, the heavyweights took the show. And today, here in Bar Wars 3 in Lake Hiawatha, the heavyweights are bringing it again as Miguel is moving.
They're doing push-ups on the team, easy money bars. Those bars will be raffled off today. So if you haven't got a raffle yet, send your Cash App. There's an online raffle for these push-up bars that they're using right now.
Absolutely. An excellent structure for doing push-ups. That thing hasn't moved yet, no matter whose weight is being placed on it. Watch Cato. Where is he in in reference to where Miguel is. How many does he have left to go?
I don't know what the count is. I'm just looking for the first judge to raise their hand and pick a winner. This is down to the wire. Will we see a come from behind victory, or will we see?
Cato has 72. I'm not sure what Miguel has, but if he gets close, we don't know. Here it comes down the line, and they're coming down the stretch. Who is going to cross the finish line first?
Oh my goodness, the intensity. It's amazing. This is so exciting. I'm looking at Bo's face, and he is loving this right now.
Miguel might be right there at the end.
Miguel.
I've heard him.
Miguel.
Has he done it? Has he done it? Has he done it?
He has a couple more. He has a few more. There it is.
He did it.
There he is. There it is.
He has done it.
There it is.
The greatest comeback win that we have ever seen. How in the world? Never seen this done before. And they have mobbed him. This is insane.
Amazing.
He was coming from behind every single bit of the way. And he came and won.
I'm loving it. This is what I wanted to see. Wow, wow, wow. So you want to know how he felt about COVID? I think he's okay. I think he's okay. I think he's 100%. I think he's back to 100%.
Wow. And Cato just finished. That was something that we haven't seen today in Bar Wars 3. Iron sharpens iron. This is the competition of nothing but comebacks.
The heavyweights did it. The heavyweights pulled over amazing. That was a sound.
You gotta love the family and the friends. That was right. Miguel's dad.
That was his dad.
Rooting for his son, knowing that his son trained incredibly hard.
That's right. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Family. This is a family affair. And we want everybody to do well. I mean, Cato has been through many a battle. This is probably one of his toughest ones. This went literally down to the wire.
You gotta love it. Shout out to all the sponsors and shout out to all the competitors. This was phenomenal. Amazing level of strength, amazing level of commitment to all of this.
We're going to take it over to Amber.
Miguel and Cato are trying to catch their breath right now after exuding so much energy. They're trying to really catch their breath right now. Their bodies are completely depleted. But it was all worth it for this moment right here. This moment right here separates you from every other athlete. Can you stand the test of time? Can you stand the resistance, the weight, the commitment, the focus, the will? When it's tested and bent, can you do it? And all of these athletes today proved that they could.
That's right. I love a battle. I especially love a come-from-behind victory. And we saw two of them today. We saw two amazing come-from-behind victories today, including this last one between the heavyweights that included weighted pulls, that included squats, that included deadlifts, which is pretty much new to calisthenics.
I love the fact, one thing I love, Q, is that each and every athlete is absolutely worn out after they compete. You know what that tells me?
They must be.
That tells me that they gave it everything they had, and then they went to go borrow some.
Oh, definitely. So shout out to the creators of these routines for making it as difficult as it should be.
Absolutely.
Because this is a battle.
Yeah.
This is a battle.
And that's what we want in Bar Wars 3,
That's right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
That's why it's iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
Not butter knife sharpen butter knife.
Exactly. I would also like to point out the fact that when you think about what these athletes have done in the span of their calisthenic careers, it's nothing short of phenomenal. But before we get too far, let's send it over to the wide shot where we see Cato and Miguel lifting it up. Amazing athletes in tip-top shape. And we're getting ready to send them over to Q, who is going to prep and get them ready for the final interview as we get ready to do it. Q, take it away.
Oh, man. I don't even know what to say, man. The heavyweights came through at the end. This was a phenomenal battle. All I want to know is, did you prefer to be in the back, catching up, or was your goal was to lead and continue leading throughout the competition?
Definitely, my goal was to lead from the beginning. If I was gonna try to catch him, I mean, it was meant to be that way, but I was definitely nervous, especially when he started doing the push first, but I just kept trusting my mind and my training, and I got it. So it was definitely a tough battle. Cato is super strong, and yeah.
So we've spoken on the phone, and you told me that you was dealt with COVID, and you had to rebuild your health and your cardiovascular and everything else. Do you feel that you're 100% right now?
No, definitely not. Really? Definitely not. Yeah, no. I trained maybe 3 weeks and a half for this. I'm not saying. I mean, I did what I could. I'm happy with the result, but I feel like I could have done way better.
Well, you heard it. I'm scared to think that there's another level. Do you have anything, parting words you have to say to anybody?
Just thanks to you guys. Thanks for Easy Money to put this competition. Thanks to Cato for accepting battling with me, and just happy to be here.
Amazing job. We look forward to see more with you. You know we're going to be working with you on some things. Congratulations again. Great win. Thank you so much. Cato, get in here, brother.
Always a pleasure.
Amazing. Look, no matter what, we've seen you battle before. We've seen you on any plane. You are not shy at all about being on this stage. How did you feel coming into the battle?
I felt good. You know, they presented me with a battle like 3.5 weeks ago. I pondered whether it was enough time to get ready. And I felt if I locked in, that it was. I had a great month. You know, I ate right. I worked out, ran the set, other things beside the set. He's a strong athlete. You know, like that was about all I could give on this day, and he was better than that.
Like I said, it could have went either way, right? Which is beautiful of it. What part of the routine do you feel that was the most difficult?
I mean, I lost it in the push-up, so I have to say it was a push-up.
Okay.
You know, I mean, the whole routine is difficult, but I would definitely have to say the push-ups.
Well, the introduction of the weights, the deadlifts and the squats, I saw you clean and put that thing up there. It was like, I'm going to leave it up there until I come back.
Yeah, you know, and if you saw in the battle, it saved me a couple seconds. That was a coach-like strategy that in the moment paid off.
That's right.
He walked away from the dips ahead. I saw him have to put the belt on, and I already had my weight up. You know, I felt like that was a turning point in my favor. I just kind of lost momentum in the push-ups, that's all.
Brother, there's no losers in this, and especially not in this battle. This one here was for the records. I can't wait to look at this again. Great job again, man. Appreciate you coming out here. Thank you so much for participating. Back to you, John.
And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in to Bar Wars 3, Iron Sharpens Iron. Want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. A quick amazing shout out to our sponsors. That is Andy Events, B-Rail Blends, O Sensational Sweets, Palos Barbecues in South Plainfield, DJ Ritrat, Bill Blast Beats, the videographer doing amazing things, CCA Calisthenics, that's us, and Boss Life Athletics. Oh, no, because I was going to wait. I was going to give him some special love. So Boss Life Athletics, Boss Life for No Life, shout out for allowing us to have the event. And then my man, the bearded one, Prom Focus, for doing the amazing work today. Yeah, there he is. Got to give that man love because he deserves it.
what I would like to do, first of all, is say thank you to you, my partner, for always being amazing. Let me tell you something about this man. He has been in this game since it really started, and he has been an amazing supporter of every single culture, group, person. An amazing, true ambassadorship is what he took ownership of decades ago. When I first came in the game, without a single rep, he encouraged me and taught me, and he's done that for so many different athletes. He will not say, but I will say it today. The game thanks you, Q France, for being such an amazing person, athlete, trainer, coach, friend, ambassador. Thank you.
I'm humbled to be around you and this culture, especially you, for encouraging me to get into this venture. And we're going to ride this thing till the wheels fall off, because it's nothing but love here, and we doing this for the real reason. Again, it's community over everything. This is something that I've preached from the day I stepped into this game. It's not about me. It's about building up everything around it, especially competition, especially training, especially grooming the next athlete.
That's right.
It's not about just me. It's about everybody that wants to do this, especially the ones that want to try it. And if you're one of these people that want to try it,
there you go.
It's here for you. Calisthenics is for you. It's for everyone, every single person, kids, old folks. I'm an old folk, and there's older folks than me that encourage me. So as much as John thanks me, I thank all the people that help me. And this is one right here, standing there next to me, sitting here next to me, including Stephanie, including Rachel,
there we go.
including Puda, and everybody that helps us, create this. Shout out to Bo, Team Easy Money, Maul, and Be So Awesome for holding this great event. Lake Hiawatha, we bought the heat.
Yes.
On a cold day in Jersey.
Gotta love it. Let me tell you, like my man Keith Fields would tell me, man, I can't call it, I might spoil it. Today was an amazing day, and we thank you. Show you right. We thank you for being a part of it and being a part of every broadcast. Stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because we got more coming. We got San Francisco coming up. We got Vegas coming up. And we got more CCA coming up to show you the amazing athletes that come out here. My name is John McLeod. This is my man, Cool Friends, for everybody behind the scenes and all the athletes. We thank you today. Stay tuned. This is Bar Wars 3. Iron sharpens iron. We'll see you next time.